I'm Mark Truskowski, Assistant Principal, and these are your announcements for the week of March 15th. Be sure to log your attendance on the virtual attendance app. Well, it's here. It was so nice this morning seeing buses roll into our lot and students enter our building. Last week, with teachers back in the building, the anticipation was building. But now with students walking our halls and breakfast being served, even the sounds of lockers, well, it feels like school again. For those of you with us in the building, it will feel a little bit different, however. All CDC recommendations must be adhered to, including wearing a mask at all times, practicing good hygiene, and maintaining social distance. Teachers will have a process for you to sign in to each classroom for contact tracing purposes. You're asked to walk only on the right side of the hallways and staircases, and at lunch, separate yourself from your friends. If weather permits, we will add additional outdoor tables to encourage you to sit outside. Of course, the only time your mask can be removed is in the cafeteria or outside while eating. Well, we've never really experienced hybrid teaching and learning, so we'll figure this out together. Students, it's your turn to provide grace as your teachers navigate the new waters of teaching to both students at home and in person in their classroom. Again, our target date for bringing back all students in person Monday through Thursday is April 7th. We'll keep an eye on the metrics and keep you updated as the date approaches. Now let's head outside to the stadium and get a sports update from our boys lacrosse coach, Matt Ryan. Coach?
Thanks, Mr. T. For the first time in more than a year, sports are back. If you are participating, by now you have already submitted all of the necessary paperwork. If you are on contract for eligibility, please be sure to attend to the conditions of your contract, otherwise you'll be removed from your team. Much like school, you'll notice several differences to previous seasons. Practice will begin later in the afternoon, which means all students must leave school grounds at dismissal and return at the time of your practice. When you return, you must already be properly dressed for practice with all necessary equipment, as no students will be allowed back in the building for any reason. Be sure to have your own water bottle, as water will not be provided. Also, please bring some hand sanitizer if you have that as well. Please contact your coach directly if you have any sports-specific questions. Now back to you.
Thanks, Coach. Today marks the return to our regular bell schedule. That bell schedule is posted at the conclusion of this morning's announcements as well as on our website, and begins with homeroom each day at 7:25 a.m. This week, homeroom is extended until 7:45 a.m. every day, and first period will begin at 7:50. Students at home, it is not necessary for you to join homeroom virtually. Just be sure that your attendance is marked on the attendance app, which you will continue to do for the remainder of the year, regardless if you are at home or in the building. Well, that's all for this week. For students in the building with us, Mr. Holly is going to come on the PA announcements in just a moment to give you further directions. Students at home, be sure to join your first period class at 7:50 this morning. Have a fantastic week.